Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for coming today. Just very quickly, can I ask, I know everyone probably wants to take lots of photos. If you are taking them on a phone, could I please ask you to put your phone onto flight mode or silent, just so we don't get any phones ringing during the ceremony? Thank you. And at this time, could I please ask you all to be outstanding for the academic procession?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and honoured guests. Welcome to Nescot's Higher Education Awards Ceremony. My name is Paul Wilson, and I'm delighted to be acting as your Master of Ceremonies today. And without further ado, to open the ceremony, may I introduce you to Cliff Hall, Principal of Nescot College.
Thank you, and thank you, Paul. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honoured guests, and a special welcome to our graduates, looking splendid. We have 160 students graduating today in this ceremony, and almost 300 students, 297 students, graduated at Nescot from university-level courses, which they completed with us in 2016. Among the 160 of you here today are 50 young people from Italy who are graduating with a BSc or an MSc in osteopathy through our partnership with the International College of Osteopathy in Milan. The principal of that college, Signor Alfonso Mandara, is with us today to celebrate the success of his graduates. Of course, you can go nowhere in England these days without the mention of Brexit. Not even the Nescot graduation ceremony. You can imagine how cheesed off we were at Nescot. I don't know how you say cheesed off in Italian, but I'm sure there's a lovely expression for it. On June the 24th, when the referendum result was declared, given the importance of this partnership with our people in Milan. But we will find a way through to continue this strong and growing partnership. Partnership with the academic community is a vital component of our higher education provision, and we enjoy excellent support from our partner universities, Greenwich, Kingston and Surrey. And it is always a pleasure to see senior colleagues from those universities at our graduation ceremony to confer awards. And the gentleman who nearly got a round of applause for depositing the mace, that is in fact the mace of the University of Surrey, and we're very grateful for this support. So thank you Professor Powell from the University of Surrey, Dr. Adeojo from the University of Greenwich, and Professor Sutcliffe from Kingston University for joining us today. Thanks to governors, former governors, and the Mayor for being with us. I'm delighted that Lord Oates was able to accept our invitation to be guest of honour at this year's graduation ceremony. You will see from the brief biography in the awards ceremony brochure that Lord Oates has been at the heart of government as Chief of Staff to Nick Clegg through the coalition government, and in earlier roles served as a councillor and deputy council leader in our neighbouring borough of Kingston. He's done some fascinating and very important work in Africa and now serves as a life peer in the House of Lords. In my opinion, there has never been a more critical time for us to have the scrutiny of the second chamber. Thank you for joining us, Lord Oates, and we look forward to hearing from you a little later in the ceremony. Now, turning to our students and their guests. This is your day, your time to join with friends, family and fellow students to really savour the moment and your achievement. Graduate and postgraduate level study is demanding, and most of our graduates have work and family commitments that make big calls on their time. So well done to you for your tenacity and determination, as well as your intellectual ability. All those qualities and many more are needed to achieve as you have done. Just before we get the awards underway, I would encourage you to make as much noise as you like when the graduate you are here to cheer walks across the stage. And finally, okay, go for it. And finally, could I ask the students and guests to join me now in a round of applause for the work of the staff at Nescot, who have taught our graduating students so expertly. Thank you.
Thank you, Cliff. Well, honoured guests, presiding officers, principal, ladies and gentlemen, whilst the graduands and diplomates get ready to take receipt of their awards, I will briefly explain the order of proceedings. Our guest of honour, Lord Oates, will confer Pearson Awards and awards on behalf of professional bodies. Dr. Gordon Adeojo will confer awards and degrees from University of Greenwich. Professor Mike Sutcliffe will confer awards and degrees from Kingston University. And Professor Jane Powell will then confer awards and degrees from the University of Surrey. Finally, Lord Oates will present prizes and cups in recognition of outstanding performance by our students. And I would now like to invite Lord Oates to confer the Pearson and Professional Body Awards, and Cliff Hall, Nescot Principal, will also congratulate the graduates as they cross the stage. Lord Oates and Cliff. Graduands, as you come up onto the stage, we will take a nice photograph, so milk the applause as you come up. Don't rush. And as you shake hands at the far side there will be a photo. So if you could pose, the gentleman over there in the white shirt, we'll be taking a picture for you. So I present to you the following from the Department of Art and Design for Conferring of Pearson Awards. HND in Photography, Debbie Ransom. Molly Tompkins. And I present to you the following from the Department of Business and Accounting for Conferring of Association of Accounting Technicians Awards. AAT Diploma in Accounting, Laura Batchelor. That's more like it. Rachel Benfield. Maria Isabel Basteiro Bullion. Amy Louise Can. Letitia Carter-Rowe. Daniel Clark. Marcella Condi. Elliot Crosby. Jacqueline Dulwich. Karen Goldman. Charlotte Harold. Heather Keating. Jessica Laidlow. Francesca Linares. Shivani Patel. Zoe Penfold. Joanna Roberts. Jade Rose. April Saunders. Mary Traynor White. Zahra Vafe Koshku. Deva Vishilati. Matthew Westbrook. Valda White. I now present to you the following from the Department of Computing and IT Skills for Conferring of Pearson Awards. HNC Computing and Development, Sam Wright. And for HND Computing and Systems Development, Alexander Karatu. Nashid Thayalaparal. I present to you the following from the Department of Media and Gaming for Conferring of Pearson Awards. HNC Games Design, David Abbott. And HND Games Design, Vincent Church. Philippa Costas Bray. Sophia Lane. Jack Mills. Darryl Piper. Apologies, Darryl Pryor. I present to you the following from the Department of Music for Conferring of Pearson Awards. For HND Music Production, Jack Collins. Alan Dyer. Rokas Jokobauskas. Megan Llewellyn. Jack Taylor. Jack Thompson. I present to you the following from the Department of Performing Arts. Wait for it. For Conferring of Pearson Awards. HND Performing Arts, Shanice Adams. Natasha Brixey. Robin Deneau. Rose Driscoll. Billy Marie Fox. Toby Griffin. Chloe Levy. Joseph Lindsay. Had to be performing arts. Cameron Muir. Louise Watson. And I present to you the following from the Department of Science for Conferring of CIEH certificates. The Higher Certificate in Food Premises Inspection, Sean Benton. Tracy Hobson. Well, Lord Oates, that was a marathon first stint, so please resume your seat. Thank you, Lord Oates. Dr. Gordon Adeojo, I now invite you to confer the University of Greenwich awards and degrees. And I present to you the following from the University of Greenwich, from the Department of Teacher Training. Certificate in Education and Training, Paul Goodall. Well done, Paul. Certificate of Education, Post-Compulsory Education, Grace Dunkley. Hema Shah. Lauren Wall. Just to mention, ladies, that the ramp does seem a bit wobbly. It's perfectly safe, but try not to get your heels right in the middle, because there's a... But please don't worry about it, it's perfectly safe. Amber Watson. There. That's how to do it. Yeah. Foundation degree, Educational Teaching Support Assistants. Sam Beattie. Sonia Begley-Moore. Dawn Elul. Not so fast. Denise Evans. And BA Honours Education Studies, Asil Abed. Sharon Beckingham. Patricia Brown. Vicky Higgins. Claire Kinstry. Natalie Penny. Juliet Sims. And for Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Stacey Austin Williams. Josh Harris. Pretty Matthias. Cerise Shevlin. And for Professional Graduate Certificate in Education and Training, John Futcher. Victoria Heatley. Therese Kayaya. Adelina Pires. Rashikala Civitas. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Adeojo. Thank you. So moving on, I'd like to now invite Professor Mike Sutcliffe to come up to confer the Kingston University Awards and Degrees. Thank you. And I present you graduands from Kingston University, from the Department of Computing and IT Skills. Computing BSc Honours, Talha Ashad. Benjamin Barter. Gregory Hearn. James May. Matthew Thomas. I present to you graduands from Kingston University from the Department of Early Years. Foundation degree, Early Years, Consuelo Buele Boliquia. Mireille Bushiri. Demi Button. Kate Carroll. Chantal Clayton. Remy Deville. Lee Davis. Jasmine Handley. Lucy Hennell. Sasha Marie Holland. Rachel Horton. Anna Johansson. All part of the service. Leanne Giradini. Hayley Roberts. Emma Rogers. Samantha Rowan. Hughes. Cosmin Palau. Never had before. It's nice to be remembered. Glenn Young. Professor Sutcliffe, thank you very much. You can return to your seat. Thank you. I'd now like to invite Professor Jane Powell to confer the University of Surrey awards and degrees. Presiding Officer, I present to you the graduands from the University of Surrey from the Department of Care and Health. Diploma of Higher Education in Psychodynamic Counselling, Catherine Brankin Frisbee. Vivian Elder. Sheila Lewis. Luke Rowe. Joanne Russell. And Claire Smith. I now present to you graduands from the University of Surrey, from the Surrey Institute of Osteopathic Medicine. Diploma of Higher Education, Health. Mehmet Botan. Michael Burrows. Stephanie Cantelo. Bernadette Connolly. Jack Crow. Katie Davey. Jane Ellaby. Claire Jackson. Henna Javed. Robert Morris. And Abigail Shrapnel. Well done, Abby. And I failed to mention those were for BSc Honours in Osteopathic Medicine. And I now present to you graduands from the between Nescot and the International College of Osteopathy. Osteopathic Medicine in Italy. And I would like to invite the college's president, Professor Alfonso Mandela, to join us on stage to congratulate the students from ICOM. Professor. Postgraduate Diploma Osteopathy, Alfredo Radaelli. Gabriele Rattiri. MSc Osteopathy, Alessandra Antonioli. Mattia Baratti, apologies. Laura Biraski. Enrico Bodriti. Andrea Borello. Giacomo Brambilla. Tommaso Brica. Sofia Caprioli. Davide Carella. Donatella Denora. Gabriele Di Lorenzo. Filippo Dossi. Beatrice Galbiati. Fiona Larry. Davide Magni. Iliana Masson. Francesca Merigali. Nicola Milazzo. Nicole Moninelli. Valentina Montaldo. Alessio Montrasio. Luca Panusat. Ariana Pelenga. Clara Revolta. Luca Scavazza. Camila Salis. Marta Vaca. And congratulations to our Italian friends. Thank you, Professor Mandara. Molte grazie. Presiding Officer, I present to you graduates from the University of Surrey from the Department of Science. BSc Honours Biomedical Science, Mashal Faraj. Eunice Opon. And for MSc Perfusion Science, Kimberly Hassan. Maria Teresa Juntala. And Bradley Pates. Thank you, Presiding Officer, for presenting the awards and for attending our ceremony today. We very much appreciate achievements. So I'm now delighted to invite our guest of honour, Lord Oates, who's had a little rest and can come up again now, to confer our final honours of the afternoon. That's our cups and prizes. Lord Oates, would you come up, please? Cliff? Yeah, same thing, yes. Yeah. Okay. Lord Oates, will you please confer the following prizes? For BSc, the Chartered Institute for IT Prize. For Computing, BSc Honours. The student was due to come today and couldn't make it, unfortunately. The student was Jason James, but John Omoreji will be coming up to accept the prize on his behalf. So for Jason James, please. The Ede and Ravenscroft Prize for Photography, for HND Photography, Ransom. The Olatunde Idowu Memorial Prize for Diploma of Higher Education in Psychodynamic Counselling. The Richard Marion Prize for BSc Honours Osteopathic Medicine, Abigail Shrapnel. The Dr. John Osborne Memorial Cup and Prize for Early Years Foundation Degree, Lee Davis. The Rotary Club of Epsom Raj Amodia Trophy and Prize for AAT Diploma in Accounting, Heather Keating. And finally, the Rotary Club of York Cup and Prize for HND Performing Arts, Billy Marie Fox. Well, thank you, Lord Oates. Thank you very much indeed. Those prize winners that were also cups, which were the last three, they can come pick the cups up a little later, Peter, yes? Many congratulations from all the Nescot staff to the awardees and prize winners on their achievements. But Lord Oates isn't going to get to sit down for very long now, I'm afraid, because I'm going to ask him if he would kindly come up to address the congregation. Lord Oates, thank you.
Thank you. Honoured guests, friends and family members, principal, faculty, good afternoon. But above all, congratulations to the graduates. Congratulations on your immense achievement and all the hard work that brought you here today. And I must say that in addition to your achievement of actually getting your awards and your degrees, simply achievement of walking up in one piece seemed to me worth an award in itself. I've got to confess, I don't think I've ever shaken so many hands in such a short period of time, but I've never been so pleased to do so. I first came across Nescot last year when I was asked to come and speak about the work of the House of Lords to students who were studying on the Uniformed Services course. I thoroughly enjoyed that visit and meeting the principal, Cliff, and I felt incredibly honoured to be asked by him to come and give out awards and to address you on such an important day today. And I tried to think back and remember the words of wisdom that were imparted to me on my graduation day. But I'm afraid it's such a long time ago that I've really no recollection whatsoever of the speech that day, beyond the fact that I think we all just wanted it to be over so we could go out and celebrate with our friends and families. So recalling that, I won't trespass too far onto the time that could be used for your celebrations. And you'll be glad to know also, although Cliff mentioned Brexit in his opening remarks, I am going to stay studiously off the subject. We spent until midnight on Monday and Tuesday in the House of Lords discussing it. We'll do so again on Monday and Wednesday until beyond midnight, I suspect. And I just reckon you can get too much of a good thing. So, but having said all that, I do want to just share three thoughts to you as you embark on the next stage of life, having and achieved these awards and all the hard work you've done. And the first thing is this, that wherever you go in your life, you're going to find yourself. You can move house, you can move country, from Italy to England or England to Italy or anywhere else around the world. You can move jobs, you can even move on from your friends. But whatever you're doing, whoever you're with, and wherever you are, the one person who will always be there will be you. And that might sound a bit obvious, but to me it's got a profound implication. Because what it really means is that you need to look after that person. You need to look after yourself. You need to believe in that person. You need to be kind to that person. You need to be proud of that person. But above all, you need to take responsibility for that person. And you don't want to spend your life worrying about how wealthy or successful celebrities on the TV, maybe the fulfillment that you get from your work and the commitment you give to it, and the contribution that you make to your community. In all of these things, I'm sure you have discovered by now that the more you put in, the more you get out. And the more you think about what you can put in, and the less you think about what you want to get out, the more successful you will find yourself in life, the more you will find you get out of life. So don't worry about other people, but you can make yourself the person you want to be. So be that person, because wherever you go, you're going to have to spend a lot of time with them. Second, approach life with strength and humility. As you go through the adventure of life, you're going to face obstacles as well as opportunities. And sometimes, in order to succeed, you will first have to fail, so you can learn the lessons that will drive you to greater success. And when you hit those obstacles, or have those times when you don't succeed, it's always easy for people to cast around for someone else to blame. Don't do that, because if it's always everyone else's fault, then you'll just render yourself powerless. You will surrender the ability to learn or to change. It takes real strength and humility to put aside a natural desire to look in a difficult situation for someone else to blame, and to look instead at what you could have done better. It takes real strength and humility to work out how you will learn from that difficult experience and how you'll change your approach in future. Because every experience in life, however good or bad, is an opportunity either to succeed or else to learn the lessons to ensure you succeed in the future. And if you're too busy looking for someone else to blame, you will find that you miss those critical lessons. If you have the strength and humility to accept your mistakes and learn from them, you will find it the greatest gift and the most empowering feeling in the world. And you will make mistakes. And if you don't make mistakes, then you're making a big mistake because you're not doing enough stuff and you're not taking enough challenges. The final thought I want to share with you is to make your life an adventure. We never know how long we're here for, but quite a lot of us hopefully will be here for quite a long time. So make sure you enjoy your life. You're going to have lots of opportunities and challenges thrown at you. Try and avoid always taking the easy option, or avoiding the risks, or evading the hard work. Because there is nothing worth achieving that was ever easy. So if you want to achieve something for yourselves, be prepared for hard work. And when you're offered an opportunity that you'd like to take up, but you're afraid to do so because it seems or challenging, always remember this: if you do something and it doesn't work out, you may regret it, but you'll regret it for the time that you're doing it. But the things that you don't do in life, you can regret forever. So, don't miss out on the opportunities of life because you're afraid to take them. You will rise to the challenge. You have proven by what you've achieved today that you can rise to the challenge. Be proud and confident and strong and humble, and if you can do those things, then you have a wonderful time ahead of you in the great adventure of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Oates. I would now like to call upon Cameron Muir, who has graduated today, to give the student vote of thanks. Cameron.
Who have made today such a successful day and to be one to remember. Now, I want to take you back to the beginning of February when I was asked to give the graduate vote of thanks. Thanks, Kevin. Now, having almost a month to prepare a speech, I thought I was planning. So I had themes, subjects, inspirational quotes, and enough pages in a notepad to cross out with a biro. Now, I realised that it wasn't a speech about how amazing the college was, or for me to try and actually persuade you to love the place you've already been at. We've been there, we've seen every day that we were there, we passed on all the information that we have got from the college, and we actually gave it to our family and friends ourselves to make the place at Nescot be somewhere we wanted to be. Now, throughout a normal day in our performing arts block, there were screaming matches, floods of tears, then followed by apologetic hugs, huge soppy smiles, but there were always uncontrollable fits of laughter. And being throughout that day, then we'd make sure that us as students were there for everyone. And for us, that made it just a little bit more enjoyable. I do have to add that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. They really made Nescot somewhere I actually could go. Now that connection that we created meant that the wars that happened one moment were forgotten about the next. We ever had rehearsals to go to, that we'd come out of it at the other side with a blinding performance or a showcase and a tour that left all our audience inspired, than to a workout by Jamie Roberts when we were doing Beautiful Burnout, or Leanne Bentley doing a war-inspired workout when we did Oh What a Lovely War, or our hour-long improvisations that we did for the back eye. That took a lot of. So that showed us what it was meant to be to go into the industry, and we didn't really know what we were going to do at the end of it. Even with all the help that we had, we still got a little bit worried. But then we had to think back to what the tutors have passed on. Now, the passion that they had was unbelievable. To a point when we first started, we were thinking, how do you get a bunch of adolescent teenagers to do burpees, skips, and actually enjoy it? Well, you put on a crazy dubstep song, you join in, you create the competition. That friendly rivalry between student and teacher really made it just that little bit more enjoyable. Now, this moves me to our competition in the course. So, everyone wanted the part. Everyone wanted to be seen or wanted the limelight. And no matter what happened, whoever got the part or whoever got that moment in the starlight, then you'd be sure that all of us were there to cheer each other on and to make sure that each one of us felt happy about whatever we had had. And definitely the teachers were there for that shoulder to cry on every now and again that I've never used at all. I want to just give a massive thank you to everyone that has been there to help all of us through our degree. Everyone that put up with us through the time that we were stressing, whether it was before your exams or whether it was before our performance, when it was a week and I still haven't learnt my lines and I'm turning into a massive diva and I'm really, really scared I'm not going to get it. Thank you. Now, our stress levels went through the roof, but everyone that was by our side were always so supportive. Our family, our friends, and everyone who have been there throughout our whole experience. I just want to give you a massive thanks. You've made it everyone's lives a little bit easier to live. Now, I am honoured to give the vote of thanks, but I was thinking, how do I end a speech? I had no idea. So I just kind of put together a couple of words and then screwed it up and threw them in the bin and thought, blag it, it's all right, I'll be all right on the night. We all do that, leave it till 4 a.m. in the morning and stress and get something written together, and we then finally become even more worried because we don't know if we're actually going to get it done or not. So, as I look out and I see faces that I recognise and I see a lot that I don't, I want to just add to every graduate that I have to be proud of you, because I'm proud of myself. And we do have to ask if we're proud of ourselves, because we've done it. We've taken one step further in our timeline. We've made sure that we're going to get somewhere. And if you take every single bit of information and every experience that you've ever had through Nescot, and you take it and you make something of yourself, and you just do it for yourself, because you're the one person that you have to do it for. Thank you.
Well done, Cameron, a fantastic speech. And now may I ask Cliff Hall to come up and formally close our proceedings today. Cliff.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be very brief. Thank you to everyone for today's event. There's one person on the platform that in my introduction I didn't introduce. It's a rather lovely experience to be the outgoing principal, because I'm leaving Nescot at the end of March, but to be able to have on the same platform the incoming principal. And the lady sitting next to Lord Oates is Frances Rutter, currently Chief Executive of Epsom and Ewell Borough Council. In fact, the college has a long association with Chief Execs of Epsom and Ewell Borough Council, because a former chair of governors who did sterling work at the college for many years, David Smith, is a former Chief Exec of Epsom and Ewell Borough Council. But Frances starts her work with you, with Nescot, taking it to even greater heights on the 3rd of April. And so it would have been an oversight not to have welcomed Frances. So you'll be here next year doing this. Now, well done. So, to close the proceedings, we are now going to process off the stage, take a sharp left into the room there where there will be something to drink and some cake and so on, and a time to socialise. And just before I do that, I want to thank particularly the marketing team at Nescot for all the work they've put into this, and the lady standing there, Peter Hargreaves, who masterminds this every year. So a round of applause. So, when we stand up, would you mind standing up to see us out into there, and then we'll join you in there in a minute. Okay. Thank you.